Hi guys, so here are the answers to your final three isotope symbols that you had to analyze for page 14 of your digital notebook. So hopefully you tried these on your own first before watching this video. If you haven't done these already, I want you to stop the video right now, do these three problems, and then come back and check your answers once you're done. Okay, so hopefully you've done these ahead of time, and now I'm going to go through the answers and you can check your work. So remember that our top number is our mass number. The bottom number is our protons, also known as atomic number. This top number here is charge. And then this is our element symbol, P. Okay, so let's fill out the easiest things first. So protons is this bottom number, so we have 15 protons. Protons and atomic number are exactly the same thing. So if we have 15 protons, we have an atomic number of 15. Our mass number, super easy. That's the top number. It's always the biggest number on our isotope symbol. So we're going to put 31. No, not for neutrons. 31 for our mass number. Okay, so our mass number is 31. The other thing we can get without having to do any calculation is our charge. It's given to us right there, so that's -3. So now we have to do some math to get our electrons and our neutrons, so I'm going to go for the neutrons first. I know that mass number is equal to protons, right? So protons plus neutrons gives us mass number. And I know my number of protons is 15. I don't know my number of neutrons, but I know that my mass number is 31. So 15 plus what would give me 31 is what I need to figure out. And so that means I have 16 neutrons, right? 15 plus 16 gives me 31. So the other thing that I need to figure out is my number of electrons. So to do electrons, I know that that's going to be protons minus electrons equals charge. And in this case, I've got 15 protons minus, I don't know how many electrons, equals a charge of -3. So 15 minus what equals -3? So 15 minus 18 gives us -3, right? 15 minus 18 equals -3. And so we have 18 electrons. Okay, let's do the next one, which is argon. And I'm going to get rid of my work along the side here. So coming down here, we have protons, again, is the bottom number, so that's 18. Protons and atomic number are always the same, so that's also going to be 18. My mass number, super easy to get, it's up here in the corner, is 40. Okay. My charge is 0, so I'm going to put 0, so it's not positive or negative. It's not an ion, so this is a neutral atom, no charge. Okay. Electrons are going to be really easy this time because our charge is 0, right? 18 minus my number of electrons equals 0. So 18 minus what is 0? It's 18. So when the charge is 0, protons and electrons are the same amount. Okay. So finally, I need to get my number of neutrons. And to do that, I know that my number of protons plus my number of neutrons equals my mass, right? So my protons in this case is 18, plus my number of neutrons, I don't know, equals my mass number, which is 40. So I need to ask myself, okay, how many neutrons would that be to get to 40? So that would be 18 plus 22 would give us 40. So there's my final answer for that one. And then we're on to bromine at the end. That's what Br is. Again, starting with the easiest. Bottom number is protons, so I have 35 protons. Protons and atomic number are always the same, so that's also going to be 35. Electrons are not going to be so easy to calculate because we have a charge here, so we'll wait. Mass number we do know is this top number here, so that's 80. Charge we also know because that's up in the corner, so the charge is -1. So now we need to calculate neutrons. We need to calculate electrons. So the way that we'll do that, again, let's go after the neutrons. So protons are 35, plus my number of neutrons, which I don't know, is equal to my mass number, which is 80. So what plus 35 would give me 80? So I'm going to think about that, and that's going to be 45 neutrons, right? 35 plus 45 gives me 80. And then finally, I'm going to do my number of electrons. So electrons, remember that protons minus electrons. So my protons are 35 minus my electrons is equal to my charge, which is -1. So 35 minus what would give me -1? And that's going to be 36. We have one more electron than we have proton, which gives me -1. All right, there's your answers. So please check your work. As you go through this, if you are getting a lot of these wrong or you're not sure how to calculate them, make sure that you come to tutoring so that you can get some help with these. I promise you that you're going to be asked to do these on future assessments, future tests. So you want to make sure that you're able to do this. All right, guys, have a good one.